back.
So chaotic. So
back.
chaotic. Why is no one ready?
Back again.
Never ready.
Back to back.
Nikki reference already. The show hasn't even
Back
started.
to back. Baby back.
Okay.
Stack the M's.
Wow.
Told him I met Slim Shady. Back to M.
Jesus.
Okay, we're going to stop.
That's the barb. I really want everybody to take notice of what's happening.
Once he go back, he'll be black again.
Pink wig.
Go ahead and finish it out. I want you to finish it out.
I don't know the rest. Tell us to this crunch.
It's back again. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Like, this is what I'm talking about.
Welcome to another episode of Carisha, Please. Just kidding. You're listening to... Are you reading me, sis?
Reading me, sis.
Are you
and Six Poppy is here.
Alejandro is here.
And the one and only Snackson is here. What's popping?
I don't know about Alejandro. I like my
I'm
Quiet Storm.
Right.
Like
we thought you were Quiet Storm.
Right. Took a week off. We came back and said, you know what? It's the Alejandro.
It's still the
So how are we feeling? How it's been a week. You know, we back with episode 2. Alex, how are you feeling? You're still here in Atlanta. You're still here in Atlanta.
I feel like I need to go home.
And you've been staying at the Chateau.
The Chateau.
Okay.
The Chateau.
Okay.
Like
so
giving.
How's your experience been at the Chateau?
So let me tell you, the experience I've had on the south side at the Chateau has been nothing less than amazing. I mean, I go out to the gym, I come back, breakfast is ready. I go out to the
dinner
gym,
is ready.
Dinner,
lunch is ready.
Lunch,
vitamins, snacks,
everything,
water,
all of the things. No, like literally, it's been perfect. Like I've been treated great.
That's amazing. I wouldn't know.
King is supposed to be treated.
It's amazing though.
Oof. Why wouldn't you know though?
Right. It's amazing how many friends I have and don't know about it.
You haven't been to the Chateau?
I've never been to the Chateau. Can you believe that? Can you believe that?
Yikes.
We're going to change that today. So you've been here a week. How are you feeling about Atlanta? Is it feeling like somewhere you can see yourself living?
Is this going to be home?
Is it growing on you?
It's growing on me. I feel like it's somewhere I could be living because like the vibe I've been getting has been cool. The acceptance, the like, what are you still doing here? Like, why are you still here? Niggas in my business.
I mean, it's been a while. You've been here a while.
Yeah, I have.
It's been a long time.
More to come. I'm gonna be here.
You leave on Sunday?
Maybe so.
Ooh, maybe so.
We can always change those flights
indefinitely.
Ooh,
like figure out what's going on and then figure out if I want to go back to New York or not.
Okay.
The experience has been great. The love has been good, and
And you always have a place to stay at the Chateau.
Oh. How are you?
So, how's your week been, Snackson, Jackson?
Yeah, I feel like we haven't seen you though.
Jackson, Snackson.
I have not been here. I went to New Orleans this past weekend. That was a time. Don't know where to start. Don't know where to finish.
Explain the time. Chaotic time.
Chaotic, very struggle bus. But we made it. We drove. We rented a Suburban. We drove down. I drove there and back.
By yourself?
She's a driver.
Driver, whip.
Whip this
toot.
But yeah, that was my little hoorah. So the girl got laid off again.
Oh. Yeah, we just gonna jump
right into it.
Pop.
The second January in a row that this has happened.
Oh no.
So, I'm just...
Well, you're not alone. A lot of people have been getting laid off.
Yeah.
YouTube just laid off 100 people.
Yes, I saw.
Google right before that.
Tech is under attack. I just want everybody to know.
Girl,
I work in tech. We're under attack. Pray for us constantly.
Which is why, this is why I'm about to be like, the other Atlanta folks and get into my entrepreneur bag.
Maybe that's what I need to do when I get here.
Yeah.
That
is the Atlanta way.
Yeah, because tech is under attack.
Yeah, start a business.
The girls like, disposable income, investment property. Like,
Have you fell into that while
no.
being here? No.
I mean, I have a business.
Okay. And it's lucrative. A lucrative business. Okay.
She's a big business. Okay, so what's your plan of action now?
So I am investing into my passions. So I mentioned I
Tell us
started
about the passion.
Where
we can find it.
I started the bachelor's meal. That is a thing. It is happening. So meal prep, private catering. I'm your person. Hit me up.
What inspired this?
I've always been cooking. So when was that? Like 2015, I started catering in New York. 2015, 2016, I started catering in New York. And remember, I did that big event. It was like seated, like all of that. I was on the step and repeat, all of that. I did not get paid for that event.
I don't even know if I was there.
You were.
I remember this.
You were.
I was like,
I'm not gonna say who it was, but I did not get paid for that event, and I think that put exactly.
Maybe.
And so that put
Put it on the floor.
Name them.
But yeah, I did not get paid for that event. I put in a lot of work, a lot of time, a lot of effort into that. It was my first seated dinner I've ever done. Nice. And I didn't get paid, and I think that put a damper on me, like really like exploring that further. And so I made an in and out list for 2023, 2024. And one thing that I put on my 2024 in list is that I wanted to figure out how to monetize my passions. And so cooking has been something I've always been passionate about. Y'all know I went to culinary school. I ain't finished, but I went.
I didn't know that.
And so, are you really But yeah, so in my bag on that. Also, I've always been into photography, so I want to start exploring my photography bag.
It's just breaking news all the way around.
Wow, these are my friends. These are my friends.
I mean, he does take good pictures. I'm not even gonna lie.
These are my friends.
When we're out and it's like take our picture, it's always Jackson because it's never me.
It's always my man. I don't know about.
Okay. Wow.
I say
anyway, here we go.
Are out. It's always
my man.
Yeah, but anyway, yeah. So that's what I have going on. We'll see how this pans out for the next month, and if
we're speaking success over
that, sending you all the good vibes.
Yeah,
whatever you want to do in life.
We good over here.
That's good.
We Gucci.
Okay.
How are you, 6'6" Poppy? What's going on in your world?
I had a quiet week. Work, gym, business orders. Very quiet, soft life. Yeah.
I think that's the life you live.
That's the life I live.
Very
quiet, soft.
People will be mistaken to think that you.
I know. They think I'm like outside all the time, but I'm really home. Peace, quiet, at home.
Right.
You know.
Yeah. That's good.
Chilling. Yeah. All right. So
these lights are killing me again.
Check it. Yeah, you are.
The lights,
the lights are killing me.
Rotisserie chicken.
Like literally.
Is what I was literally is what I was about to say.
I told you it's okay though. I sweat.
TV check-in.
TV check-in. What you watching?
So I know I'm late to the party, but I'm watching The Boys on Amazon.
You're very late, but we love it.
Yeah, and very late. I'm not really into superheroes. Like, disclaimer, I'm not into none of that.
Oh, so you don't do Marvel?
Superhero shit. No Marvel, no.
But that's my jam. Marvel, DC.
Skip.
Wow.
Yeah. But I have been enjoying The Boys. I'm like almost done season 2.
I think are you enjoying it because it's not your stereotypical like superhero type story, like you're seeing like the backstory, the nitty gritty, and like all of that.
It doesn't give me like cheesy superhero though. Yeah, and I think that's why I like it. Like I like the violence. I like it's like adult superheroes.
Oh yeah. Like, are you also watching Gen V though?
I haven't started that yet.
Pause. What about Marvel gives you kid? Like what character?
Or
Captain America, Black Panther, Black Widow.
All of them.
You didn't even watch Black Panther?
Amazing. It wasn't Wakanda Forever for you?
Did I watch? Oh, I don't even want to say this.
Wow.
You're here now. I don't even want to say it.
You have to finish it.
We watched Black Panther online, like one of those bootlegs.
Piracy? Oh my God.
Yeah. So that was a long time ago.
It definitely was Wakanda Forever.
Moment of silence.
The second one. So let's just move on.
Moment of silence.
But yeah, I'm really enjoying The Boys.
What season are you on?
2.
Okay.
I'm on season 2.
It gets into some things. Season 3.
I watched The Boys. I'm all caught up to The Boys, but The Boys,
it's too gory for you.
Too much for me.
Too gory.
And also someone who has also watched Gen V.
Okay.
Like it's too much. Like I can't go.
I don't mind the gore. I love
Oh,
shit like
hell.
that.
I love it. So you be squirming, like you be like, ew.
Yeah, like people be like, oh, I binge watched 8 episodes. Who? I can give you two.
I binge watch.
Oh no.
I can't watch one by one.
Yeah,
I
absolutely
literally
not.
can
It's
give you
not
2
giving
episodes, and it's given like, let me turn on church music and live in
Oh,
because
no.
I need time to come down.
Like 4 or 5 episodes.
Oh
Yeah.
no. The only thing I can remember not the only thing, but the real thing that jumps out at me when thinking about the boys is A-Train knocking that girl off her shit.
That's episode 1, baby.
Exactly. So when
That's
I
the
saw
show
that,
opens
I
up.
knew what was going to happen, and from then on, it was like watching it with my eyes closed. Like I couldn't do it.
Boring.
That literally opens up the show.
Okay, so
No.
you can't handle stuff like that. You got to listen to your church music. You got to cleanse.
So no
I need to
scary
come-
movies?
Yeah, I need to come down from that. Like
You
I
can't even watch scary movies?
I can no, not all of them. Like
Okay.
it cannot give watching someone's head be decapitated and then be like, oh,
But this the trade, y'all.
we know you don't play with demons.
But this the trade, y'all.
But what do you think about Lil Nas X and the new direction he's going in? And have you seen the video?
No.
Because we should pull it up so you can see the video
You know, he don't
So
play with
I
them
said-
demons.
and get your natural reaction. Yes.
Pause. I will say this before are we about to watch it?
Yeah.
We
That's
are.
what's about to happen. Okay. Disclaimer
Get
before
your holy water.
Disclaimer before we watch it. I saw clips, but the whole nail to the cross.
But you can watch them other people shoot and kill themselves, talk about bitches and hoes and all of that. But when it comes to this,
Shooting and killing, and just like this
because you love your trap music,
shooting and killing,
You
and
love
this
your trap
video
music.
is a choice. All of that is a choice. Like
but you listen to that.
Like-
All right,
Wow.
press play.
We
Let's
gotta
give
get
it
into
30
Go ahead.
seconds. Let's
We have
get
to get
closer.
your reaction.
I don't know if I'm ready for this. Oh my god, I should have prayed.
So he's Jesus.
Is this like in a manger?
This is the
That's Taylor
teaser.
Swift and Jack Harlow.
That's the
Oh,
teaser.
so it's like. Wait a minute.
Is that Barack
it's
Obama?
AI. I'm already tuned out. J. Christ.
Oh,
is
they're in
enough.
heaven.
That was the teaser.
Wow.
Okay, let's find the actual.
I mean, well, we're turned off.
We're-
We're done.
like,
Are we?
Lil Nas, we're done.
Actually, no. Like it's already a no for me. Like,
So you don't like religious imagery?
yeah. Like I
When
think
they're,
we should,
like, playing
You know,
with
like church and state. We should keep church and music
Okay.
separate.
So you're not gonna go watch the Book of Clarence?
Probably
I mean, I'm
not.
tapping my foot. Okay.
No, so like, what's going on with? No, I can't even pinpoint one thing to be like, what's going on?
Oh, he went from
Okay.
heaven to hell.
Heaven to hell.
And it's the Jesus wig and the all white looking godly.
It's a lot of wigs.
Shout out to Corey.
Okay.
Corey.
I'm not mad at maybe the beat. Like, the beat is okay.
And we're fighting with the devil. We're like sheep in a pasture.
It's catchy. Okay, the
I'm not
cheerleaders are
catching
going
it.
on.
I'm not catching it. I don't want to catch it.
Oh, ow.
I know.
No.
Oh, not nails to the cross.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Too much
Ooh.
Taquita.
You have to turn it
Exactly,
off?
And I really want to turn it off. Like you want
You had to turn it
nail to the
off?
cross so bad. Like no, I'm good with
Okay,
that.
so
Like,
you're not a fan.
not a fan.
It's a chop.
It's a no.
So you're not gonna watch his HBO special?
Hell no.
Here's the HBO special.
His HBO special. It just dropped today. So y'all should go watch his HBO.
Like a docu-series though.
Yeah, it's like a documentary type of thing of like his life and him coming into
Put
stardom.
out one album.
Okay,
It's
next.
a lot
what
of
else are
things.
we watching?
Wow.
What are we watching?
It don't sound like we're watching Lil Nas. It don't sound like we're
What
watching
else
that.
are we watching? What else are we watching?
I'm watching a couple of things. Well, I watch a lot of reality. So in reality, I've just got finished catching up.
We're not gonna
with-
talk about
Chasing
that.
Atlanta. You about to talk about chasing Atlanta?
I mean, we can talk about baddies. We can.
He about to talk about chasing Atlanta.
Y'all don't watch baddies at all.
I don't watch
nothing on Zeus.
Absolutely not.
Wow, I feel like it's a good distraction from everyday life. I feel like when the problems of life get,
I can go read a book.
Would you do a show on Zeus?
Yeah,
you would.
Maybe so. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, I'm not saying I'm out here auditioning, but
I mean, it don't sound like you're far away.
If they approached you, you would do it.
Yeah, I knew what I'm getting myself into. So I mean, if we
would you?
Absolutely not.
Wow.
Yeah. No.
Okay, so
not my bad.
Okay, so leave out Zeus Network shows.
Yeah,
maybe you can talk.
No.
Are we watching Beverly Hills?
We're not
watching Beverly Hills. So we're not interested in Kyle and Mauricio or Sutton and her small esophagus.
Lover.
No. Oh, yeah, she's definitely like in love with Morgan.
Okay,
well, outside of that, I'm now watching Only Murderers in the Building. This is my third time trying.
I tried and failed and never went back.
This is my third time, and I'm proud to say that I have made it past episode 5. I'm on episode 6 of the first season.
You're getting somewhere.
Yeah, it's really good. It's getting into the meat.
So it's
of
a
like
slow
what's
burn.
going on. It's what?
It's a slow burn
for sure. That first episode, I was like,
I guess you have to. Out of anything, you have to get through it. But once you get through it and start depicting into the characters and what they're going through in their own lives and to bring them together, it makes for a good collective situation.
I'll pass.
Okay. Next. So what are y'all watching? What
are you watching?
I'm watching superhero shit. So I'm watching.
All right, moving on.
Percy Jackson. I'm watching Percy Jackson on Disney Plus. I'm watching Echo on Disney Plus.
Well, I haven't started Echo, but I want to start Echo.
Yes.
And I need to finish up second season of Loki.
Yes, you do. It's so good. It's so good. You should also watch the live action of One Piece.
Yeah. So like, why can't you get into superhero stuff? Like, what about it that you cannot? That you are detached from it?
Wow.
You're not a what?
And I am. Are you reading this?
So we're children.
You all are children. Y'all need to grow up.
Wow.
Age would depict that.
You know, I am the youngest of the group, so it tracks.
So.
It tracks.
Let's get into some things. Last episode, we talked about New York and Atlanta in comparison to the dreams and the sections and people putting on and all of the things and the huge adjustment.
That got us in so much trouble.
I thought it would be good for us to talk about dating in Atlanta because it's such a hot topic.
Is it?
I don't know about dating in Atlanta.
Who's dating?
Let's all start with our relationship status. So I'll start, obviously. So I am in a relationship. Most of you know. Shout out to my man.
Yeah, shout out to Daryl. Like, I love Daryl.
We all love
It's always Daryl for me.
Me too. Here's the fun.
Hello.
Yeah. So this summer makes 10 years, 10 long years.
Ooh.
So yeah,
that's so good.
He's in the building. So. But yeah, so that is me.
Shout out to Daryl.
Nice. Alex.
Nice.
Quiet Storm.
Yeah, so Quiet Storm bringing you. It's like no, yeah. So yeah, I'm involved.
Not where we going.
Involved.
Yeah.
Tell us more.
It's my business.
Ooh. Shit my ass up.
We're going to keep it like that.
Oh, okay.
She's involved.
Yeah, we're happy over here.
All right, next.
I am very single.
Okay.
I'm always very single. I am the single friend.
What about
is
why
the
always
definition?
very single?
Yeah,
though?
elaborate.
But like, yeah, like why?
Like you trying to say I'm a good man? I know. I'm a good man, Savannah. I know. That is where he was going.
But why? Like why?
Why am I always
the forever
single?
single friend? Why the forever single friend?
You know, I've come to a point where I've accepted that I may be like the forever single friend. As we know, I've only been in one serious relationship, and that didn't work out.
I know about one relationship, but the only one.
It's the only one. It's the only one, baby.
I wonder what happened.
I wonder what happened too. But I think that I'm very. It's me. I'm the problem, and I can own it. I can own
That's
it.
the first
That's the
step.
first step.
I don't give second chances. I am very easily turned off. She's not perfect at all,
You're
but
getting older though.
I think for
Cordell's not perfect.
by far. You getting old, bitch. You getting old. But I am trying to do things differently. I actually went on a date this week. It went very, very well. It was, one of the first few dates. Actually, the first date of 2024.
Oh,
so, yeah, we're trying.
well, how
we're
did the
trying
day
to
go?
make it happen.
What
The day went really, really well.
Okay.
The day
Name
went
him.
really. I won't. But I will say he sent me a very cute text message afterwards and said that he feels safe with me, and I think it made me feel good. Like, oh, I make you feel safe.
Nice. So
You're protected. You know me. You know me. Soft top side checking in. Hello.
What type of guy are you looking for?
See, that's the problem. That's also part of the problem because I don't have a type. And I think, in 2024, we need to narrow it down and figure out.
So, yeah, we don't agree with that. We don't agree that
Y'all have never seen the same type of person.
I mean, but we know that you have common interest in what you like.
Which is, speak on it. Since you got so much to say.
Clear the air now.
Right. Since you got so much to say.
We'll get into that later. We will definitely get into that later. But yeah, being that single friend, are you ready to change that status? Like, are you ready for a relationship?
I'm not actively trying to change it. I think me and this one next to me had like a deep conversation a couple months ago. And I think that I was so hell bent on being with someone just out of like companionship and not being alone, because it was at a time where like all of my like close friends were in relationships and things like that, and I want to be outside, and so it's hard to want to be outside when all of your friends are in the house with their niggas.
But you still outside though.
I will go outside by myself. Exactly. Yeah. But I think now I'm in a space of like, okay, cool, now I can like settle down a little bit and put effort into potentially, finding somebody, being serious about dating, actively dating. So
how is dating in Atlanta? Because you've been here.
Dating in Atlanta. What Kiki said, it's a little spooky ooky, baby. It is.
You've been here 2 years?
It'll be 2 years next month.
And
but I mean, he's not new to Atlanta.
It's not worked out yet.
I mean, you've been here before, right?
Are you reading me, sir? I've visited it before.
I was like, she lived it before?
I did.
He hasn't lived here before?
I did.
Yeah, right, okay. Exactly. Like, I'm sure that I'm not going crazy.
Dating in Atlanta, unfortunately, is very similar to dating in New York. There are a lot of options, right? And I think a lot of times you're always, like there's a lot of single people in Atlanta. And then like when you go outside of the metro area, like that number just expands. And so I think like very similar to New York, everybody is chasing the next best thing, right? Like this is good in front of me, but if this is good, I know there's something better. And so I think you have that. And then, there is the pretentiousness of Atlanta where they expect you to be a certain thing or whatever. But then when you break down that piece or that layer and you see like, oh, I'm just a regular ass person, blah, blah, blah. I think sometimes like that uninterest can come. And then the other piece for Atlanta, I think everybody is, or not everybody, but a lot of people are very ready to settle down and know exactly what they want. And so it's like, we've been talking for a month and it's like, so when we gonna make this official? We moving in to get, like, it feels very, very fast, very and like.
That doesn't work for you.
Absolutely not. Absolutely. I've
feel like
never been a fast
mover.
No.
Oh, so you like to take things slow.
Yes. Yes, which also leaves me here.
Bus,
I done missed a lot of them buses.
You miss your bus.
Right, exactly.
I done missed a lot of them buses.
Like, okay.
I've missed a lot of those buses, but I'm definitely in a space of where I'm actively trying to date. We have, our next date tomorrow, so there is potential there.
Right, so you won't be hanging out with us tomorrow. Got it.
Are we doing something tomorrow? I thought we were hanging out Saturday.
Tomorrow. All right.
I thought we was hanging out
All right.
Saturday.
Well, we're sending you good vibes, and we hope that you can find the.
Yeah.
We're ready for you to be in a relationship. You always take so much Pride is being.
Because I'm a good man. I'm such a good boyfriend.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you moved to Atlanta, Alejandro, Alex, Quiet Storm, are you going to date? Are you going to,
what that's going to look like?
What is that going to look like for you?
No.
Because you're not officially in a relationship, right? Or
I'm not going to
just
date.
move on.
Right.
I'm not going to date, and wow, it really be your own friends. It really be your own friends. When I move here, I'm just looking for success. I'm looking to strive and to meet goals, and
be a good Christian woman so bad.
niggas ain't really in my radar right now.
Okay.
I happen to follow on theirs, but they're not in mine.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so what about the sexual side?
You're not dating, but are you fucking?
Ooh.
That's what's being asked.
Nobody in Atlanta.
So someone had mentioned, I ain't gonna say no names, but it's only 2 other people on this podcast.
Don't start your shit. Don't start your shit.
A bait party. And I had never heard of this.
Okay.
And so do either of you want to elaborate on that, talk about that? Since we're talking about dating in Atlanta and what goes on.
Is that dating?
That's not dating.
No, it's not. But I think that we should talk about that because it's the flip side, it's the sex side. And I had never heard of this phenomenon known as baiting.
Yeah. I mean, I am one. Yeah. So, okay. So just for people that, do not know,
The girls know.
baiting. Well, for the people that do not,
did not know. I'd never heard of this.
Baiting is basically what it says, self-pleasure. Mm-hmm. And so when you
break it down,
you enjoy self-pleasure and you like self-pleasure, you can find others that are as interested in self-pleasure as you. So we call that baiting, or your bait bro.
Bait bro.
Bait. Come on.
Bait.
Now you've never heard of bait bro.
No, I never heard of baiting. Period. Bait party.
Yeah. So like,
I never heard of any of this.
First of all, it's very common. I feel like more people are getting interested in it, and I feel like people have been doing it for years.
So I would say that it is an outlet for some people who do not want to engage in having sex with multiple partners. It is a non-penetrative.
Non-penetration.
Yeah, I think that
that
is a wave right now that's happening. We
in Atlanta specifically, or
no,
worldwide?
just in general.
Worldwide.
We've birthed a new.
It's
term.
a worldwide hit.
A new term has been birthed, and it's called side. So siding is essentially, you're not interested in penetrative sex, so you do everything, like all the foreplay, all of those other things. Excluding anything that,
and you're also not looking to be in a relationship. You don't want to mess up a happy home.
This should be called this episode should be called Baiting 101.
I mean,
we about to move on from this topic.
Learning a lesson.
Yeah. So to wrap that part of what baiting is,
wrap it up.
It's just basically self-pleasure with other people who find the common experience of self-pleasure. You just get together and pleasure yourself with other people, pleasuring themselves.
And they have bait parties.
They do.
Absolutely.
Okay. And
I
did the next one.
I did say everybody my information, right? I know. You do have my Instagram, right?
Y'all need.
They got it.
Next one is.
They got it.
But yeah, like I feel like I'm one of a person that enjoys it. Like I enjoy being in tune with myself.
I just excuse myself? Let's all finish this episode.
I enjoy being in tune with myself and just having that experience of relaxation and just like getting it all out.
Okay, and then the side thing. What is the side thing?
I mean, baiting essentially goes hand in hand with that. Like that's a part of siding. Yeah. Okay. But it's essentially just like.
And so you do this with strangers, or
oh my god,
do you? Do you like you?
Strangers preferred.
Okay.
Strangers preferred.
So
like
it's not like you have a specific.
So you know what? I
like.
take the mentality of like a sex party. If I'm there and I see you there, we're here for the same thing. So you can't.
So you ain't see me and I ain't see you. Is what you're saying?
Also,
yeah,
definitely much that. Like if I didn't see you, you didn't see me. No matter what goes on that night,
got baited.
No matter what goes on that night, I didn't see you.
Is that the term baited? We baited.
Baiting. You bait.
She was trying to give it past tense.
Like, are you're like,
yes,
oh, me and that guy baited yesterday.
Yes. Yes.
Use it in a sense.
Well, not me and you baited. Like I went to a bait party with him. Like we met up at a bait.
Oh, so you go with someone?
I mean, if you want to, you can pull up by yourself. I mean, it gives public play. It gives that a private thing, location only.
Ooh.
All of that. And it's safe. It's an experience. And if you haven't done it,
you should.
I suggest you go do it.
That's you.
I'm gonna pass on that.
That's a heavy pass,
but
it's a
hard pass.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Hard pass.
I mean, yeah. I guess it's not everybody's thing.
It's not everybody's cup of tea.
Yeah, not my jam.
Yeah. So like,
not my ministry.
I mean, yeah, great.
All right, well, moving along.
Right. Let's just go on up.
We're gonna keep this thing rolling.
All right, cool.
And if you see me at the next one, then you know.
Mind your business.
Mind your business, bitch.
So, what is the difference between? I mean, I hope I don't get in trouble with that. I'm just asking questions. Being at an event, sort of like
Cut his mic off.
Baiting, and then being at an event that people may look down upon as far as like sex
deviant.
party and
That's what you
deviant. Because I feel like deviant is a safe space for African Americans to explore another side that another race has already tried to capitalize on. So I feel like deviant tries to offer that space to us as being African Americans and people of color. So what is it about that other races can feel so satisfied with doing it, but we as black people and African Americans and people of color find it to be such a disdain or like, ooh, you go to that?
I don't necessarily think it's a disdain. I think a lot of times it's projection. I think a lot of people don't always feel comfortable in their bodies. And so when they see other people expressing themselves in their body and, you know, with no clothes on and stuff like that, that part is looked down on. But I think it's more of like a self-reflection more than it is a like of the event itself. Because I think like it's some of the best times I have.
But deviant is body positive, right?
Yes.
Like all parties are body positive. Okay, cool.
Oh, but I think that's the part that people are looking down on, like the fact that like, you know, it's promoted to, you know, be very risque and wear a little bit and blah blah blah. But it is some of the best times I've had in Atlanta.
Yeah, I mean, this took over the major cities. I mean, it's popping up to a city near you everywhere. I mean, me myself personally, I haven't had the experience because I mean, to each his own. It's you know, I love people being.
Oh, so you was one of those people that's looking down?
No, I enjoy people being sexually liberated in their sexuality and what they love to do. I can honestly say I'm not fully there to be like, oh, walking around in my jock strap. I mean,
but you can go to the bait party, but you can't go to the.
Whoa, like what's going on here?
I'm just
are you reading me, sis?
I'm just asking.
I mean. Maybe so. Like I feel like it's two different things. Like I don't.
Yeah, I feel like it's two different things.
I perfectly don't come to a club to take my clothes off and just walk around and that's fine for people that do. I don't. So it's not a space for me being the particular person.
What you had on for Halloween? Oh, okay.
Anybody?
Nun outfit or something?
Yeah, I had like a priest outfit. It wasn't naked and it was nude. Like I was in the skin I am. Again,
I think
I love being in the skin I am. I'm just not as confident as others probably would say.
I feel like deviant is what you make it. I've never worn a jock strap to deviant. I've never worn a thong to deviant.
Okay, yeah.
So I think it's what you make it. I think it's what you're comfortable with. I don't look down on it or look down on, you know, what people choose to wear. That's anything.
That's
like
anything.
I don't care what nobody else got on.
Also.
But I think it's what you make it. Like I go to Deviant to have a cute outfit on.
Right.
I go with my man.
Yeah.
We have a good time. Like I personally am not in the dark room doing nothing.
I would be interested in it.
You would be?
Would.
Yeah,
of course you would.
It's like no.
So why haven't you been? Like now
I told you I am not as sexually liberated in front of like people as others.
It takes balls. To
it takes. Definitely.
And have your ass out.
Definitely.
So kudos to those girls.
I mean, I barely wear tank tops. So I mean, the body is filling out. So I mean, it's gonna do what it's gonna do. Stay tuned for summer 2024. Quiet Storm.
Nobody comes, nobody.
Stay tuned. But yeah, so I feel like sexuality and what.
Well, when you move to Atlanta, we'll take you to Deviant.
Yeah.
That'll be your homework assignment.
I mean,
I
had also bought some
outside.
I had also bought something.
She going in the dark room.
When I was here for MOK, I bought something to go to Deviant, but
it didn't happen.
So I mean, I was ready. I was prepared.
Next time we can go though.
I've been in the gym working on my fitness, so it's given.
Let's do it.
Yeah. So that'll be your homework for next time.
What's my homework? To go to Deviant?
Yeah.
That's homework?
Yes.
All right. So you come back and tell the people how to experience.
So you're going to work on being more
confident,
liberated, more confident.
All right.
Showing
I can
skin.
I guess I can give you that.
In your skin.
In the skin I am.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because we know I'm going to have this big body out.
Is to tell us about your date the next time. So hopefully things go well.
Okay.
If you're listening,
hold on. All right. We have focused on the Forever Single and the me being into other things as far as you being in a longevity, sustainable relationship in a city like Atlanta.
Yes.
How is that, and have there been any challenges?
Atlanta is child's play in comparison to
New York.
Yeah, I say that about everything. Like,
right.
Atlanta is child's play.
Yeah.
So,
because can't nobody take your nigga away from you. And you heard it here. I mean,
Atlanta is child's play.
So people always worry. Like people always say, if you are in a relationship with someone and y'all decide to move to a city like Atlanta, that it's not a good look because that person will not be your person.
I mean, I could see how that could happen, but I think in our relationship, we've 10 years in the game at this point, and so, we know what we have, and we cherish it, and we value it, and we're not really out in the streets. We're at home, we're cooking dinner.
And cooking great dinner. Okay.
Yeah, we're like trying to start a family.
Yeah,
like
nice.
We're not at Bulldogs. We're not at fucking Friends. And
who said that? What's wrong with Bulldogs?
We're at home. Like,
wait a minute, not that traffic catching straight.
Right. All the clubs are catching straight.
It is Thursday.
I am at home. We are planning for our future. And
nice.
Yeah. So all the little Atlanta
Uncle Jackson loading. Uncle Alex
Jackson
loading.
That ain't no thing.
Yeah.
So sweet.
Definitely. All right. I mean, so cool. So yeah, we like what we like. I mean, we like what we like. We're into what we're into.
Yeah. So I don't have no homework.
The people that
y'all still got the homework.
No, you need some type of homework. I feel like you do.
Thank y'all so much for listening.
Wow.
Another week.
It is not over. He needs homework.
Another week of Are You Reading Me, Sis?
Yeah.
Oh, y'all got to go and watch the HBO Lil Nas thing. That's your homework.
No, I'm not watching that.
I won't be watching that.
It's not the Jesus stuff.
No.
It's about his life.
No.
See?
Okay, drop your socials.
No. Oh, yeah.
Not no. I was
or not.
I was still on that one. Again, this is Quiet Storm. Coming to you at Instagram. I am the Alejandro.
Don't spell it again.
I'm not going to spell it again. And you can just follow me also on the podcast. Are You Reading Me, Sis? For those who need spelling, I am the Alejandro. IamTheeAleJandro. Yeah, follow me. I'm looking to hear from you. Shut up.
Slide in them DMs. He hosted the next one. Pull up on him.
Okay.
I am 66 Poppy. Follow me Instagram. Shop my site. This is the Starboy Top.
Starboy. I'm a motherfucking Starboy.
Yes.
I like that.
And I am Jackson, aka Snackson. It is Jackson X Ernest on Instagram. Please also place your orders with the Bachelor's Meals. Orders going out on Sunday. And yeah, thanks for tuning in.
Second episode, y'all.
To episode 2.
We've done 2
We
episodes. Woo!
The season finale. We'll be back next week, y'all.
Right.
Woo! I didn't sweat that much this time.
You